Hello everyone and welcome to the Slasher Club. It's Star Wars Dude 2000 here with Dan
Daniel.
and what?
No, sorry, go.
Tonight I decided, since Callie wasn't on tonight, to bring on a special guest, Dan, and we are going to be reviewing an old classic, Jaws. Would you like to give the
Sorry.
Would you like to
Terror
give
of the Deep Jaws.
Before we get to the summary, I'd just like to say this is a very important movie to me, since it's based on an incident that happened real close to me, the New Jersey shark attacks, and it's also the first shark movie ever made that got the genre its name. Would you like to give the summary, Dan?
Yeah. Well, basically, Jaws is this kid's going swimming, and the shark attacks him and kills him, and the mom she puts out a bounty on the shark when the authorities don't want to help, and the one that's actually trying to help her is this marine biologist, and he goes, investigating, and he figures out, it's a great white shark, and they go to the mayor, and since all their economy is based on beaches, and they tell them we gotta close the beaches down because there's a killer shark on the loose, he's not having it, and he's like, don't worry about it, all our income is based on, because we thrive on opening our beaches and tourism. So they let greed get the better of them. So they just kind of wait and see how it goes, and then more bodies start showing up. So that's when the marine biologist and this other bounty hunter and the guy that was helping them, try to go find the shark, and they suffer more casualties, but eventually they do get the shark.
What would you say your favorite kill is from the movie?
Probably the first one, even though you really don't see it, because it's like a surprise. I mean, you already know it's like the shark, right? But it kind of like sets the whole tone, because it makes it feel like it could have happened to anybody. You know what I mean? The other ones, they kind of just because they're going after the shark, so they just kind of, they need to. It feels like they need to add those deaths, because they're like they got to show how big the shark is. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like the history of Jaws is pretty good, because it actually made people afraid of beaches for a while. Like, same thing as when I know this is a different movie, but Nightmare on Elm Street scared me as a kid. I was afraid of actually dying, and a lot of people to this day are asked the question on Yahoo, is like, can you die in your dreams? Obviously, you can't die in your dreams, but all that is what made it a pop culture, that fear.
Right. Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, since my favorite is actually the end, how Jaws gets defeated. That's actually my favorite kill. Especially with the iconic "Smile, you son of a bitch" line that has made it into a lot of pop culture references.
the one that the biologist says, I think it was in this movie, in the second movie, he's like, we're gonna need a bigger boat. It's one of my favorite lines.
That was actually the cop.
Yeah, like, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, but
yeah, I know what you mean.
I guess I just feel it was a smart tactic to use an oxygen tank and a shotgun to take out the shark, unlike many movies where they just use a harpoon
Devin's home.
or an explosive, like in a lot of the crocodile movies.
Yeah, I agree. kind of reminds me of Deep Blue, the movie where Samuel Jackson bites the dust first. I think they use. I forgot how they kill the shark on there. I think they blow up the whole compound and kill the shark. I think.
Exactly. Which
and
is
it causes them to. It causes them to die. It's funny. That's the thing where Jaws, to me, it gets it right. Jaws, it sets up. It's just like a regular shark, just eating people, right? It's not really. It's not. It's just there, and the people after it starts eating people, all the tourists, right? All they got to do is close down the beaches, and then all the other shark hunters and bounty hunters, they're trying to get the shark, and it's just a failure on their part to. Like, to me, that all those deaths could have been avoided. You know what I mean? That's why I really like Jaws for the most part, and like. Other movies that copy Jaws, some like the infamous Sharknado, it just gets ridiculous at some point.
right. So yeah, they started on a good note, and then they screwed up way in the 2000s.
Well, I think most part is people are just desensitized to sharks in general. They're not really scary anymore. So they make them goofy or over the top, like in Deep Blue. I mean, it sounds like I'm bashing Deep Blue, but I actually did enjoy the movie. It's just when you think about it, it's kind of, some of the deaths were cheesy, but some of them, that was pretty gory movie as well, but I'm just rambling.
Well, again, you gotta think, it is from the 70s.
Yeah, but that's why I like some of those movies in that genre, like what I'm saying, the Jaws deaths were, in my part, a little bit more realistic than, I think on part 3, the shark. Was it on part 3 or 2 where the shark gets on the ship and just like starts eating people?
I think that was 3. No, wait, it was 2. 3 was the one with the SeaWorld.
You said that they're trying to spear it, but they're just. It's basically, it looks like they're purposely committed suicide because it looks like they're jumping in his mouth, and like. You know what I mean? Then they mess up and they let it get back in the ocean. So it's kind of ridiculous on my part, but.
Yep.
For the most part, I generally enjoy all 3 of them.
Same, especially since I gotta say 4 was kind of worse since it was basically, they were trying to remake the scares of the original movie.
That and the pacing was just off in the 4th one. It's like, it makes you wonder if you're watching a Jaws movie or just, what's it, like the old-timey Twilight Zone-ish vibe. Like, is there really a shark?
Or is it just a bunch of monsters?
I mean, that's where some movie sequels get it wrong. Like, they already established the main antagonist, and they want to waste film trying to build up more suspense when you already know what it is.
And plus, they brought it back to the cop was killed, the son is still alive, and the wife is now the main protagonist going against Jaws.
Which is, still doesn't make, I don't know. You would think they wouldn't live, they still wouldn't live there after all that stuff happened. I think it's still in the same place, in the same beach town.
Yeah, well, they figured they killed the shark, so basically it'd still be safe.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm rambling too much.
Same. So yeah, I'd rate it 9 out of 10.
I'd give the first one 9 out of 10. Second one slightly lower, like a 8 out of 10. The third one I give it a 7, and the fourth one I actually have to give it a 5.
I'd give the fourth one a 3, the second one a 7, and the third one an 8 for a new concept, especially since they finally brought it somewhere other than a beach.
I agree.
So yeah, thanks for coming on.
Alright, thanks for having me, buddy.
No problem. Maybe come on another time.
Oh, if you do a Jason one, Friday the 13th, I'm all in for that.
I may do a second one.
Alrighty, peace out.
See ya.